Good morning, students. Today, on the request of you, I have taken up this topic, that is questions related to Chapter 9, Numericals, in which two major areas which are prone to your board exam. First, reverse calculation in EBIT EPS analysis, and then multidisciplinary question. When I say multidisciplinary here, Chapter 9 and Chapter 10 together accounts to 15 marks. So you might get a question where both the chapters are being covered. I'm taking that one also. First we'll see reverse calculation part. Let us see this question. Read it. Lyra Limited is a company manufacturing Western design leather garments. It has a share capital of 60 lakh. The earning per share of previous year, that is EPS of previous year is rupees 0.50. For diversification, the company requires additional capital of 40 lakh. The company raised fund by issuing 10% debentures for the same. During the current year, the company earned the profit of rupees 8 lakh on the capital employed. It paid tax at the rate of 40%. Now state the provision in terms of position of the shareholders with reference to diversification with help of calculation. If required, take assumptions. Second, explain three factors in favor of issue of debentures as a part of capital structure. So now, seeing this question, you could easily make out that we have to take two sides or two situations. One, the current situation, and one, the previous one. And you'll compare both. Now let us see how we approach for the solution. We have taken it into two cases. My figures are in lakhs. In first situation, we have 60 lakh capital, no debenture, total is 60 lakh. In the second case, 60 lakh equity, 40 lakh you have raised from debenture, total is 1 crore. Now, we assume the face value to be rupees 10 for each share. And then we'll go with calculations. Now come to after diversification. This part is not a problem because already EBIT is given to you. Earning before interest and tax was given, 8 lakh. Then the interest you are calculating on that 40 lakh, 4 lakh comes. So this is also clear. And when you deduct this interest on debenture, you get EBT. From 8 lakh, you will subtract 4 lakh, you will get 4 lakh. Then you have to take out tax at the rate of 40%. So it comes to 1,60,000. Then when you deduct this tax, that means 4 lakh minus 1,60,000, you get 2,40,000. Next, we have assumed face value to be rupees 10, that is 6 lakh shares divided by you are going to divided by the number of shares. Okay? Then only you get EPS, you get 0.40. You get 0.40. Earning after tax divided by number of shares, you get your EPS. Now come down to the second is clear. Come to the first row before diversification part. Before diversification part, you will see 0.50 was given to you. 0.50 was given to you. We are moving back for calculating. We are moving back for calculating in order to get 3 lakhs, because you know that earning after tax divided by number of shares is equal to your EPS. So we will multiply it 0.50 into 6 lakh, you will get 3 lakh, right? And then on 3 lakh what you will do, 40% part is there. So I have shown it in the working, simple arithmetic, nothing very big, that you assume EBT to be X, then X minus 40% of X will come to 3 lakh, and we'll calculate that way. So you'll get EBT, and because there's no interest, your EBIT will be 5 lakh. I'll further show the, please see it, hint for the first case, that your EPS is equal to EAT by number of shares. EAT is 0.50. Sorry, EPS is 0.50, it is given. So EAT will become 0.50 into 6 lakh, that is 3 lakh. This part is clear. Now, EBT minus tax is 3 lakh. We will assume EBT as Y. Then Y minus 0.4, that is 40% of Y, is equal to 3 lakh. Then 0.6 Y is equal to 3 lakh, and then Y comes to 5 lakh. It's a simple arithmetic, nothing else. But when you are in the examination and you have not practiced this type of question, you get nervous. You have to do only one thing. Remember, the informations that are given to you, you first put up that at the blank places and then start calculating the unknown figures one by one. And the next part is pretty easy, factors affecting issue of debenture. Any 3 for 3 marks you can take up, because 3 plus 3, 6 mark question comes. So return on investment, cost of debt, tax rate, flotation cost, risk versus control. Any 3 you can take, any 3. So this is first, where reverse calculation is there. I hope this part is clear, and especially for the students who had requested me to put it up. I've put up this. Now we'll take the second one also. Second question, please, we take up. Ranbaxy Limited is in its research cell and is discovering few vaccinations. The company issued 50,000 equity shares of ₹100 each. 50,000 equity shares of ₹100 each on 31st March 2016. Applications were received and all the shares were allotted. Now this line is moving towards financial market. Entire amount was received during application itself. On the same date, the company issued 5,000 12% debentures of ₹1,000 each at a premium of 10% and redeemable at a premium of 5% after 1 year. Now please don't get confused. These are only to confuse you and give you a hint that we are going to move towards financial market also. But for calculation, we will focus only onto the major issues of shares and debentures. At what rate? For free trade of these securities, the company had gone for listing its securities through stock exchange and issued prospectus during the year 2016-17. The company's EBIT is 25 lakh. Now the question is continuing on the next slide. Corporate tax. Corporate tax is 25%. Don't get confused here also. It's simple tax we're talking about. Now, the board of directors decided to appropriate profit as follows. 20% profit after tax to be retained as reserve, 20% profit after tax to be given as dividend, and rest to be used for growth and expansion. Now the question is of three parts. First, what is capital structure? Sorry, it's of four parts. Second, can the company go for trading on equity? Now see to it, can the company go on trading for equity needs calculation. So here marks generally is more. If it is a 6-mark question, first will be of 1 marks, second will be of 1 marks, third will be of 1 marks, and B could be of 3 marks, could be of 2, and in case if it is of 2 marks, then 1 will automatically come down to D. So irrespective of what is the marks, the amount of calculation you have to show remains the same. The points has to be same. Only thing is explanation part you have to see according to the marks. Let us see the solution now. First part we are taking, that is capital structure, debt and equity. 5 lakh from debt, 50 lakhs from debt, 50 lakh from equity. See the question, you will get to know it is 1:1. Then B part we are coming down, total capital is debenture plus equity, 50 lakh, 50 lakh. Now, earning before interest and tax, EBIT, or profit before interest and tax, whichever way you say, has already been given as 25 lakh. Minus interest on debenture, it is given 12% on 50 lakh, that comes to 6 lakh. So your earning before tax or profit before tax, 19 lakh. Now you subtract tax, 25%. Corporate tax, what was given? So 4,75,000. Earning after tax becomes 14,25,000. And then EPS, EAT divided by number of shares, that is 14,25,000 divided by 50,000 comes to 28.5. This is first part of the calculation. Now we'll see next. If the total capital is raised through equity, if the total capital is raised through equity, then the EPS would have been 1875, 3 zeros you are seeing here, divided by 1 lakh. So 18,75,000 by 1 lakh, that comes to 18.75. And I've put that working note also, please. EBIT minus tax. So EBIT there was 25 lakh minus tax. It comes to 18,75,000. Now, EPS is high when the debt is used. We are comparing the two. And return on investment is greater than the interest rate, that is 25 lakh by 1 lakh into 125%, and the interest rate is 12%. So the company should exercise or go for trading on equity, because the focus of the entire thing is to increase your EPS. The C part, financial market. In that financial market also capital market. In capital market also you can go through primary offer through prospectus or secondary stock exchange. This will be all the more clear when we will be taking next chapter. And then the D part, quoting the lines. So one side the lines, other side the decision. The company issued 50,000 equity shares of rupees 100, and on the same date the company issued 5,000 12% debentures of rupees 1,000 each at a premium of 10% and redeemable at a premium. You need not write the entire thing, dash dash and quotes, but initial few words and the last one you have to keep. It is financing decision. 20% part to be retained as reserve. Rest goes with dividend decision, and rest to be used for growth and expansion is investment decision. Thank you for being with us. This is first time I've taken question answer, and if you feel it is helping you, I could take up certain expected questions for the chapters once we complete the entire syllabus during the revision round. Thank you very much.